Hello, y'all. This is AL Thick Madame. I'm coming to y'all fresh off of work. I'm glad to be off. I'm glad for this 4-day weekend so I can re-energize and get refreshed and just actually enjoy my time off. Because even though I right now am not working on weekends, I usually don't even get to relax for one reason or several others. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be a good one. I'm excited. The game is coming on. Yes, Lord, y'all. Iron Bowl week. Iron Bowl is fastly approaching. Roll Tide roll. Had to represent the day at work. Everybody looking at me crazy. I don't care. I'm gonna represent my team at all times. Even pulled out my little cup and things. So anyway, today is gonna be a 2-in-1 review, and I'm doing it partially for a reason y'all will understand later on. Anyway, so what I'm reviewing is Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta and The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And to be honest, I wasn't going to do a review of either. I don't know why. I just was like, yeah, I'm not doing it. I just, off rip, was just like, I'm not doing one. I don't see the point. But some things happened that made me change my mind. On Growing Up Hip Hop last week on Thursday when I watched it, some things unfolded and I was just like, I'm sorry, I had to talk about it. So if it hadn't been for that, I wouldn't have said anything, but I can't hold my peace no more. And I've just been able to finally get around to making this video because I've been wanting to make this video since Sunday night, y'all. So let me go ahead and get into this. So for those of y'all who don't know, Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, or even just the original one, it is about the lives of the children or people who are affiliated with someone, whether they're related to them or not, basically, who are in the hip hop game in one way or another. Most of them, their parents are rappers, or they themselves are rappers, or DJs, or something like that. So the people that are on this cast, or in this cast, are the ones that y'all may not know are this girl named Ayana. She is the daughter of DJ Hurricane. I think that's his name. I hope I'm saying it right because I like him. He seems really chill. I really like him. He is affiliated with the Beastie Boys, and he was their traveling DJ back in the day. And Deb Antony is on here. And, you know, Deb is going to get a check where she can get a check. And I don't blame her. And I heard all kinds of crazy things. But at the end of the day, you know, I got to act like I'm from Atlanta. At the end of the day. They cute. I remember when I first started hearing that, it's like literally no matter what was said, I could say the sky's blue, but at the end of the day. And I'm just like, why y'all saying at the end of the day all day? Lord have mercy, Jesus. So anyway, the person who she is affiliated with, at least when the show first came on, not her son, Waka Flocka. That's not who this was even about. This was about a son someone who she was supposedly affiliated with because she raised him like her son. He's her godson, I think. He's not even blood related to them from what I understand. But his name is Brandon. He is trying, or he actually has succeeded in creating his own music company where he does vocal lessons, and he's trying to do, management company, I'm sorry, because at first, when he first came on here, he was doing vocal lessons up under her. And basically, in all honesty, whether he wants to admit it or not, if it hadn't been for Deb, her name, for him being like, oh, well, you know, Deb's my mama, he would have no clients. I'm sorry, that's just the way it would have been. And it's funny because he had these people and was, you know, giving them voice lessons, and his mama would basically snatched him from up under his nose. That was so hilarious, y'all. I can't. But anyway, after what happened last season, he hasn't really been there. So he came like one random day to give advice to Johnny Blaze. She's another person who is a cast mate on here. And, you know, I think she's just on here in affiliation to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta when she was on there being ratchet and doing the most. Like she always does. Granted, the heifer can sing, but let me see. Bow Wow is on there, and his affiliation is JD because in his mind, he feels as though he raised him in that environment. He grew up. He literally was a child. So, I mean, I get that. I get that reference. So, him, the Brad is on there. What's his name? Jermaine Dupri. He's on there a lot. And his actual blood-related daughter, I think her name is Shania. She's on there. She has no affiliation to music or anything like that, at least as of now. But yeah, I still watch her. You know, she seems pretty relaxed. She all right. New on here, they have Masika Kalisha. Is that what her name is? She has been on Love and Hip Hop and all that stuff before too, y'all. If y'all don't know who she is, she one of Fetty Wap's baby mamas and extras. I don't know what as well. And they also have Lil Mama. So Lil Mama is on here, and apparently she has moved to Atlanta temporarily so that she could pursue music again. I love her as an actress, but I must say that, you know, and I liked her when she was, you know, getting spins on the radio. But I'm talking about like when she first came out. I don't know if anything's happening now, but, you know. But I'm not impressed with her because she's so extra, y'all. I really can't. When I tell you I cannot. She does the absolute most to the point of where I'm just like, when is it going to go to the next scene? Like, for real. Like, I really be so tired, y'all. So exhausted when she comes on the screen. I'm just like, why are we doing this, y'all? Why is this happening? Oh Lord, y'all, it's so many things. I'm not gonna get into that today. I'm trying to be as short as possible because I don't want to keep y'all very long. So the only reason why I'm doing this review is because of what happened last week. So I'm doing this and The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I hope I said that. I don't remember if I said that earlier in the video, so I'm repeating myself. Anyway, the only reason why I'm recording this is because she got to talking about her mama. Apparently her mama passed away some time ago, and she wanted to sing. That was always her dream, and she met up with Kelly Price, and I was just like, that's random. Why you meet up with Kelly Price? Alrighty then. So she met up with Kelly Price and was like, you know, even Kelly was like, you know, I love you and all that, but I want to know what you wanted to meet up with me for. So she ended up saying, you know, telling her story about her mama and all this other stuff that went down. And she was like, you know, I want to sing. So Kelly, even though Kelly never said anything, you could tell by her reaction, she was just like, huh? Okay. You know, I would have been like, you know, I don't know you like that, so can you sing? But Kelly didn't do like what she would normally do, because y'all know Kelly is a diva. I don't know if y'all have ever seen her like outside of just singing, like when it's her turn to sing on a show or to sing because she had a contract in concert or something like that. But Kelly is a diva on a level, the kind of diva where I really wouldn't want to be closely affiliated with her like that. But yeah, she be doing the most. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure my food don't burn up and things. Turn that off. So it's just a lot. She met over her and she said all that. So she looking like, okay, what is going on? I'm confused. Cause I'm looking like Heifer. I'm confused too. Like, what Lil Mama singing? What is we singing though? I'm confused, ma'am. When could you ever sing? I'm so confused. So, oh, it's too hot. I ain't even do that to myself. So she was just like, yeah, I want to sing. I want to carry on this legacy that my mother started and all this other stuff. So, you know, they knew they was wrong. Who was it? VH1, I think, does this. And they knew they were wrong. They went to a whole nother scene and all this other stuff. I'm like, I hope y'all don't sit up here and try to have us wait until the end of the season to see if this heifer can even sing, y'all. That's how, y'all, I can't even say my words right because I'm so, like, thrown off by the fact that this heifer said sing. Lord. So, y'all, I'm sorry. It's just the stuff that happens on these shows sometimes. It just be making me like, people about to take me out. I just be like, what is going on? No. Lord. So anyway, they actually went to another scene where Johnny Blaze apparently was supposed to be doing a song with Elephant Man. Now, I like Elephant Man. You know, I guess he went mainstream. I guess that's what they call it. And, you know, that's how I heard about him. That's why I liked him, because I actually enjoy him and a few other, just a slim few. He's not my favorite of the island guys. I live for Beanie Man. But Elephant Man is kind of up there, but Beanie Man would be my number one out of the people who, you know, went mainstream and all that. So anyway, she's supposed to be going to Jamaica to meet up with Elephant Man in order to do this music video with him. Okay, cool. Deb was, you know, she kind of was on the outs with Johnny, and she was like, you know, this is going to be my last chance trying to figure out, you know, if this situation is going to work. So she trying to, you know, be the bigger person and give her a second chance to be like, all right, well, I'll meet you out there in Jamaica, whatever. They end up going to Jamaica. Deb get there, touchdown. She all happy because she got a boo. Deb is happy and in love. She got her man. Been dating him for like 3 months. And she all happy. Cool. She gets a phone call from, I guess, an assistant or somebody. And, you know, Deb is, you know, she's about that. Okay, is it right? Is it right? Dude was like, yeah, things ain't right. Like, everything has been going bad since we got here. And so she was like, what's going on? So he was like, you know, I think you just need to come over. So Deb ended up going over to the place where Johnny was at. Cool. Trying to talk to Johnny. And so Johnny, she was like, you know, what is the situation? What is really going on? So Johnny trying to explain to her what has happened, which is apparently Elephant Man is not going to be there. I'm looking like, what? What you mean? Didn't you come out there and you were supposed to do a video with him? I'm very confused. Why would Elephant Man not be there if, you know, y'all were scheduled to do this? There was a contract, I guess, drawn up. And so she was like, well, apparently, I don't know, I guess there was some mix up and he's doing a festival. He's doing a festival or something. And of course, you know, the festival is going to come above doing this probably free video with her, because Johnny ain't got no money, to my recollection. I don't remember her really working like that. So anyway, especially not to pay somebody that actually has notoriety the money that they would request. Even though I know a lot of people don't request money and they like, you know, I see your potential, I'll do this for you, you know, and then when you blow up, you know, I'll be able to get all the things I need from you. Just bring other people along and do what I've done for you. I'm thinking that that's what the angle is for this, possibly. If there was ever a situation to begin with. Dun, dun, dun. Y'all, I'm crazy. But everybody is like, what do you mean Elephant Man ain't here? So then she was like, well, you know, all is not lost. Elephant Man is gonna come back like Monday or Tuesday, and then we can, you know, shoot then. Deb was like, nah, bruh, what we not finna do is that, because I said that I was gonna be down here a certain amount of time and I'm leaving when my flight is supposed to leave. I'm not extending nothing. I was like, oh my God. Deb was so tired. I was like, no, ma'am, you got tired. So then it got to a point where her and Johnny was kind of going back and forth. And once Deb saw it was going in that direction, that typical Johnny direction, Deb was done. She was like, I'm over it, bye. Undo me, take this mic off me, turn the cameras off, I'm done, bye. Man, she politely got up out that whole building and left. Went and got in her little passenger van and left. I was like, Lord, y'all doing the most. Of course, Johnny's in the room setting it all the way off, cussing everybody out. Why she at like that? Well, she could go then. She could go downstairs and leave then. And all this other stuff. And I'm just like, she came to try to support you and see that you're not the same Johnny that you always seem to be. And when you sitting up here groveling and all that, but then you still end up being the same exact way, then like, what are you really actually proving outside of the fact that everybody's right about you? Ma'am. Anyway, they end up eventually going back to the Lil Mama stuff. Y'all, they go to this scene and Lil Mama is going into basically a recording session. She has anxiety when going into the booth. She says that when she's just in her car or just at the house, just anywhere outside of the booth, she can sing exceptionally well and has no worries in the world. She's very carefree, but as soon as she steps into a booth and tries to sing, it ain't working for her and she just nuts up. And I'm just like, that's kind of, I don't know. I'm trying to understand how that works, considering she's not new to this type of environment and setup. So anyway, it gets to the point where, you know, Kelly Price is trying to say to her, like, look, you got to do this. Got this super producer up in here / engineer in here that I've acquired for the day, and you gonna get in this booth and you gonna sing these ABCs. And so Lil Mama instantly was like, what? I'm not doing that. Whatever. I was just like, oh my God. Y'all do not understand how much she irks me. And that's why I was shocked that she was able to pull on my heartstrings earlier in that episode, because she was talking about her mama and all the other stuff. You know, that pulled on my heartstrings, like I said. And y'all, she eventually started singing. So I'm like, okay, Heifer, you can sing. Okay, cool. You know, I'm here for it. Then it's like Kelly wanted her to sing the whole song the way we all grew up singing it, which is you say all the alphabets and then you say, now I know my ABCs, next time won't you sing with me? And wanted her to sing that part, right? She was just like, yeah, I'm not doing that, whatever. Like, she got in her own way, got in her own head about it. And Kelly was like, I understand why you don't want to sing it. Because at first I was like, what is she talking about? And I had to realize that saying that part for Lil Mama was saying that her mama, her literal mother, who is deceased, she's asking her to sing with her. So she has to find a way to make it so that she can feel as though her mother is singing with her. And even though she feels like her mother is always there. So she ended up making her sing it. And man, I was like, Heifer, you make me sick. And this better not be some kind of a ploy either with her acting. And I was just like, Heifer, you got me crying up in here again. Y'all, so anyway, that was really the gist of what I wanted to discuss as far as that particular show. Now, on to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all, like I said, I was not going to even try to attempt to say anything in reference to this show, but the most been going on. Y'all, I'm going to say this and be done. I'm tired. I can't with Portia's man or whatever he's supposed to be. Like, it's just something ain't sitting right with him. Like, I'm talking about even before the show came on and we saw any snippets, any super trailer, anything about him. Something about it just never sat right with me that she was with him. And I was just like, okay, I'm pretty sure he got money because she ain't dealing with nobody that's broke 99% of the time. Because the old dude was broke, I think, a little bit. That she was dealing with, who was an ex. But he was just familiar. So she was just like, maybe I can have a baby with him and be done. Bye. And that didn't work out. But this dude, I can't. Like, I'm not here for it. I'm here for the fact that she's finally pregnant. She's tried to get pregnant for the longest. And I'm very, very happy that she is pregnant. But I can't with this dude. It's something wrong somewhere, and I don't know what it is. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Now, this season seems like it's gonna be pretty crappy, and I hate to say that because I kind of liked this show when I first started watching it. I started watching it like when it was entering its third season. And, I caught up and then I ended up watching that. I went back and watched it so I could be in the know of everybody that was on there, what was going on, all this other good stuff. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I can't with the DeVoes, not the wife, not the husband, not now one of them. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I was so hopeful. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm thinking that she's going to bring a better dynamic to the whole situation. And even Ronnie. And I'm guessing that I have had him pegged all the way wrong for years because on the outside, he seems real cool and, can dance really well. I saw him a few months ago on, I forgot where it was, but I follow, like I'm not on Instagram or anything following them and all that stuff, but I'm saying literal videos and stuff that documents things that they're doing as a group or individually. I literally see those things that are documented, and I'm like, oh, look at him, he still got them steps. Like literally, like a few months ago, he was on something, and they were documenting him. Like he still got it. Like he was still dancing really well. That's all he was doing within that video, and I'm guessing that it was with good reason as to why only dancing was happening. Sir, I regret to inform you that you cannot sing like at all. Either you cannot sing at all or you have opted to not sing because they're not paying you enough for this show to do that. Your wife, she can sing. She still can sing. I liked Black back in the day, and that's literally the only positive things that I can really give y'all. What was her name? Shamari DeVoe? I can't. Why you gotta sit up here and say, my husband is the legend, my husband is the one, my husband is everything that ever was, he is the best thing that ever happened in life? I'm just like, we understand that he is one of the group members of New Edition. We understand that, ma'am. We understand that. Calm down. I wanted to reach through the screen and be like, could you calm down, and just shake her. Like, I was just like, why are you setting it off to this extent? Ma'am, we understand who your husband is. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm like, are you not embarrassed to sit up here and be like, yeah, so, me and my husband met back in the day when he was performing and things, and I was basically one of the little side hoes and things that, be popping up in the rooms and having sex with him. So first day I met him, I had sex with him less than 10 hours later. After his little concert, I was one of the ones he took back to the room. I mean, that's basically what she was saying. I'm just like, okay, y'all slept together on the first night. I'm not trying to knock anybody who does that. I'm just saying, with her being who she is, on her own, given the fact that she is one of the members of Black and the fact that she is his wife, why are you putting that particular type of information out there for the public to know? Like, I mean, I understand being open about stuff, but to that degree, you are doing the absolute most. Why are you sitting up here and being like, yeah, I was out here spreading them wide for him? I mean, and literally, I'm pretty sure the only reason why you did that was because he is who he is. He is one of the members. Had it been any of the other members, I feel like you still would have spread it for him because they are famous. So I'm like, don't try to sit up here and be like, yeah, we've been together for almost 20 years, y'all. So don't try to say that because I slept with him on the first night that it ain't gonna mean nothing, because it mean a lot because we together. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just really can't, y'all. I'm so tired of my spirit. So anyway, oh Lord, y'all, I was just so tired of my spirit. I just can't. Like, she was so extra to the point I was just like, can you sit down somewhere? Like, can you stop? Can you shut up? Like, for real. Like, you were really annoying me to no end. Like, that was so ridiculous to me. And I'm really, in all seriousness, I am really hoping that him, meaning Ronnie, and his wife, Shamari, are acting a fool, because talent management is saying to them, okay, act a fool. Sit up here and act like you can't sing so we can get a lot of buzz about that. And, you know, it'll play up the show. And you act like a fool and all this so that, you know, we can still get further buzz about the show. Well, I heard that they ain't even have nothing going on to the point of where it took a while for them to even start trending on Sunday night. So apparently the show is still whack. It's not doing well. And, you know, even though the death of one of the black members is very, very terrible, y'all, I kind of think that if anybody should replace her, it should be Lil Mama. The heifer can sing and she rap. Isn't that what I don't remember, I don't know why I forgot her. I cannot pronounce her first name or something. It's something Harris, I think. The member who passed away, but she used to sing and rap, right? So all of them are in Atlanta right now. So, you know, I think it would be befitting if Lil Mama would be the third member. But I don't think that will work out very well, because Shamari has a very dominant type of personality, and Lil Mama most definitely does. She has that takeover spirit and then some. Very rebellious. I don't think that she would go along with most of the things that Shamari might want to come up with that pertains to the group, or songs they might want to come up with and all that stuff. It ain't gonna work, because as of right now, it seems like Shamari is like doing the absolute most when it comes to the group. So the other girl kind of is like, seems more of a backup than Shamari, and, you know, just being interchangeably singing the songs and all that, so that you can kind of carry for the person who is no longer with us. But y'all, it's just too much and I'm tired. I mean, a lot of other things happen, but those were the main reasons why I even wanted to kind of combine it, because the absolute most be going on, and I just be like, what is, like, I can't with Shamari, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this season, because she is so extra. And I'm just like, this cannot be real life. Like, what is going on? Y'all, anyway, I'm about to get out of here. I gotta eat, because I haven't really eaten today. I ate a banana and drank some tea. So I'm about to eat for real. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. I'm cooking tomorrow and all that good stuff. So if I have a chance, I might share pictures or something like that of what I actually cooked and or baked as well. So anyway, I am going to try my best to start uploading stuff more frequently. Y'all be safe out there. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.